Hello world! Bienvenidos a otra edición del Buffet de Oráculos. Welcome to another edition of the Oracle Buffet, presentado by yours truly, brought to you by yours truly, and A1R Psychic Radio. Today is December 9th, and I know a lot of people with birthdays today. For whatever reason, well, probably being an Aries, I tend to attract Sagittarii into my life, and there are several of you with birthdays today. So happy birthday to all of you. And happy birthday to my friend Jessica, who celebrated it last night at our favorite Mexican restaurant. It was a fun time had by all. Anyway, I'm taking a call here shortly, but before that, let's talk about some other stuff. What are we going to talk about? Let's talk about our sponsors. First sponsor, High Class Grass, highclassgrass.com. Find them on Amazon, the TikTok, and the Walmart, the eBay too. But anyway, they help make plant-based eating more affordable. Also, lighthousecenterinc.org, that's Grandma's Meditation Center. If you're ever in the Whitmore Lake, Michigan area and you want to meditate or take a class, stop by Lighthouse Center and check it out. And then last but not least, our final sponsor of the day is Lily and Ivy Cakes out of Galesville, Wisconsin. Owned by my lovely friend Rachel. We sell some of her peanut brittle on our site, High Class Grass. She's got all sorts of other fun stuff there. And it looks like our caller is ready. So, caller, Suzette in Barrie, Ontario, how is it going today?
It's good. How are you?
I'm fantastic, Suzette. Thanks for calling in. All right.
Perfect.
Hold up here. I'm going to ask you your birth information if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay, let me get to my screen. Apologize for that. All right. Being extra slow. Okay, Suzette, and what is your date of birth?
Sure. It's December 21st, 1973.
And do you know the time?
Hmm?
Do you know what time by chance?
Oh, yeah. 10:15 a.m.
All right. 15. And where at?
in Toronto.
Toronto. Okay. And young lady, well, do you want to tell me why you're calling today? Do you just want me to take a look at your chart and tell you what's going on, or what do you think?
Sure, if you want to, either or. I was just kind of looking into a career, but if you want to see what's going on, that's even great.
Okay, let's get it pulled up here and see what we find out. So we're going to start. I'm doing things a little different here on El Buffet de Oráculos Oracle Buffet, Suzette. So we're going to start off with a little mini astrology reading, and then I'm going to pull some cards for you based on a couple different areas of life that you that you have questions about. Okay, I'm looking at your chart here. Did you just have an interview or something?
No, but I'm hoping to.
Because you have a lot of positive transits going on right now in your 10th house of career. Have you applied somewhere?
I've been applying, yes.
Okay. I would expect to see you getting some sort of interview, I would say over the next 2 weeks here, when Venus transits your Mercury. Yes. That would be my guess as far as interviews go over the next probably week and a half to 2 weeks here. You're going to be getting a call back, it appears. Also, as far as, are you looking to know ideas for what you should do, or just when it's going to happen?
Yeah, sure. Ideas of what I can do. That would be great.
Okay. All right. So you have a couple planets very prominently in your chart. You've got the moon very prominently in your chart. And you've also got Neptune very prominent in your chart as well, as far as the house of careers go. So I don't know if you consider doing anything with like being a caretaker of some sort, but that would be a good fit for you with that moon you have. And then also as well with Neptune being so prominent in your charts, I don't know, have you considered like either being some sort of, I don't know how to say it, thought leader or something like that, or some sort of creator or something, someone that comes up with ideas for a company?
Oh, so I am studying Pilates right now.
Pilates.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Because I do see that with the ruler of your 10th house of careers, it's in your first house, and it's in Aquarius. Anyway, being a leader of some sort of group is, whether it's Pilates or whatever it happens to be, but some sort of group leader I see you as being, whether that's like a thought leader, like I was talking about with the Neptune, but something where you're helping to move society forward, for lack of better terms, with your thoughts or ideas, or in your case, Pilates. Is that one of the interviews you had?
No, I'm trying to finish the course soon,
Okay.
but I haven't had an interview yet.
Okay, is that one of the careers that you're thinking about doing?
So I'm studying it, and I should be done before March.
Okay, okay, I see what you're saying. You do have Jupiter transiting your 12th.
And I'm trying to.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was trying to look for something in the meantime while I get the career going up and going of Pilates, like another career.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I do see you having an interview again over the next week and a half or two here. They're going to be calling you back, I think, when Venus transits your Mercury within the next couple of weeks here. As far as the Pilates goes, you do have Jupiter transiting your 12th house of health, chores, daily routines, and fitness. So that fits in very well with what you're doing right now with the Pilates thing. And that is hitting on your moon too, which is very prominent in your chart as well, like we talked about here. But I do see the Pilates thing being a good hustle, a good business long term for you, because you are very passionate about it. But as far as a job for the meantime goes, I think in the next week and a half to 2 weeks here, you're going to be getting a call back for an interview.
Oh, perfect.
So we will see which job is lucky enough to have you here. I'm just going to look as well. You do shine brightly in front of your groups of peers. Like, you're seen as very favorably amongst your friends and amongst those, like in a Pilates type setting, in a group fitness type setting. So that would be a very good fit for you for a number of reasons. But that is part of your life purpose or life lesson. Just looking at your overall chart here, Suzette, is being a group leader is part of your life lesson, I guess, for lack of better terms. You got your North Node in the 11th house of hopes and wishes, groups of like-minded people, and society in general. So people with this placement, Suzette, in the past, they were kind of used to focusing on themselves and doing their own thing. But in this lifetime, their soul chose to grow by becoming part of something bigger than themselves, part of something that's like moving society forward, part of something that's helping people. So I'm not sure if that resonates with you at all, but if you've been feeling pushed to do something like that, to join a group, to be a group leader, then that's wise, because that's what you're meant to do throughout your life. Does that make sense to you?
It does. It does. I was hoping to do Pilates along with like neuroplasticity and Reiki, kind of combining them all.
I think that's, from a personal standpoint, I think that's an excellent idea. And that crosses off a bunch of stuff from your birth chart, for lack of better terms. Your North Node, your Sun, they're all in the 11th house. But yeah, doing things that are moving society forward is what you're meant to do. So just know that. And also too, you're not great at expressing yourself a lot of times. You have a tendency to hold back, and that's part due to some past life stuff that you're dealing with, just looking at your Saturn here. So have you had a hard time putting yourself out there?
I do.
Yep. That's because you're dealing with past life stuff. It's very likely in a past life that you were like really flamboyant or obnoxious or something, to where in this life you're like, I don't really want to. I don't want to put myself out there because maybe you got killed in a past life or something. Or it didn't end well, so you're hesitant to put yourself out there. But just know that that's one of the things that you came to deal with too is learning to put yourself out there, learning to be a part of that group or be the leader of that group. So it sounds like most people, you are very much on track with what you're supposed to be doing, Suzette. But I would definitely dive into that. The world needs more of that. As far as like neuroplasticity goes. As far as, because we're getting a little low on time here, give me 3 areas of your life you want me to pull cards for you.
Can you do finance, love, and health? Would help be a question I can ask? I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. We're playing here. All right, what does Suzette need to know about finance? She needs to know this. Protection. I am safe. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is protected from all negative energy and predictions. Fill me with your dazzling and radiant light. Make me a vessel for your love. I now release all fears I have absorbed from others. So it appears you're picking up on everyone else's negative monetary energy. But you have protection for that. All right. And the next message that we're looking for was love. What does Suzette need to know about love? All right. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transformation and transition. Relax. You are safe. So have you been really worried lately, Suzette?
I'm just going through a divorce. So yeah, I can see that.
Okay. Rapid transformation and transition. Yeah, you based on these two, you're a little bit worried, but you're very protected. So I don't know if you work with angels or not, but just know that you're there, whether or not they're there, whether or not you're acknowledging them. They're very much there. And then the last one, I believe, is
I call upon them.
They're definitely there. They're coming through on these cards for sure because it feels like you're worried, and they're just letting you know that they're protecting you. And then what was the last one? Was it money?
Health.
Health. That's what it was. Okay.
You do have
health. What does Suzette need to know about health? All right. Others' opinions are less important than my personal guidance system. You did not intend to use the opinions of others to measure against your beliefs, desires, or actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew and still remembered long after you were born that it was the relationship between the opinion or knowledge of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer perfect guidance in the form of your emotional guidance system. So with regard to your health, you need to follow your own inner guidance system and go with what you're feeling and not what others think you should be feeling at this point. Does that make sense to you?
It does.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Suzette. I know it's pretty short and sweet, but I hope we offered you some guidance today. Do you have any questions before we close out?
No. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, and please, when you're up and running as a Pilates instructor, please reach back out. I'm very into that stuff, okay?
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I will.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you, guys. Thanks, Suzette. Thank you, A1R Psychic Radio. It's been another great show. I appreciate you all being here. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you next week.